Today is Monday, June 1st, and this is your forecast for the central United States. Overall, pretty quiet start to this new month and start to the week. We do have high pressure for much of the eastern half of the country. Not good news for storm chasers. I've been seeing a lot of posts on social media. Storm chasers upset at the quiet weather pattern, but it means for the rest of us a nice, enjoyable forecast. There is some severe weather today. We'll talk about that in a moment. It's out toward maybe Colorado. Actually, it's at the very edge of the screen here, maybe even western Nebraska and Kansas, kind of where it belongs this time of the year. But for the rest of us, the Great Lakes over to the northeast, other than really thin stripe of some showers and cloud cover, kind of going right over Chicago tonight. Maybe tomorrow morning. You can see that there. It's probably mostly tonight. Not much going on through the Midwest. So 83 today in Grand Rapids, 77 in Detroit. That stripe of clouds basically right through Chicago. I don't think there's going to be much, if any, precipitation, maybe just a couple of brief showers. That would be it. 77 in Pittsburgh, 78 in Cincinnati, 81 in Louisville. We got some warmth, though, just to the south as that continues to build from south to north. 80 in Roanoke, 85 Nashville, and Memphis at 94. So at the edge of this bubble of heat is where you're going to see some thunderstorms. So in parts of Tennessee and maybe up towards St. Louis, there could be some scattered storms. Don't anticipate any significant severe weather, but certainly one or two strong storms can't be ruled out. Get ready for a warm up in the Midwest. It's going to be kind of a summery week. It's warm to start, but it's going to be summery by the end of the week. Highs in the upper 80s to around 90. Same for you in Chicago as we continue to warm up. So it's not just the Midwest that's quiet. Most of the South is quiet, at least the Southeast, and also the Southern Plains, including Texas. But in between, there are some showers and storms diving south and east. Those are your overnight storms. There is the risk for some damaging winds with some of these, but the risk is relatively low. It's not going to be all that widespread. And that area of risk really runs down through Mississippi and Alabama later on tonight. 79 today in our nation's capital. In the southeast, we're mostly 80s. There are some scattered showers this morning in Wilmington. They'll be on the way out. Savannah, 88. Can't rule out a scattered thunderstorm. 86 for you in Atlanta. Maybe a thunderstorm this evening in New Orleans. Near the century mark over there in Dallas. And we got some heat down the Florida Peninsula too, with mostly dry weather, highs up near 90. So in Charlotte, with some showers possible over the next couple of days and some scattered storms, will be a little bit cooler, but I think toward the end of the week it's going to be hot with highs up near 90. In Fort Lauderdale, some broken clouds this morning, giving way to a hot afternoon with broken clouds, 90 or so, and then we'll see scattered clouds later on this evening as we fall back into the 80s. Hot to start the week, a little bit of relief from that with some scattered thunderstorms Wednesday through the end of the week. That's your Monday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a great start to the week. Remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.